Camping over one night in my van tonight, and it's just me. It's very unusual for me to go camping on my own. Today I visited a friend around the Brisbane area, and tomorrow I'm going to go to IKEA and have lunch with my mum there. I'm also going to pick up a couple of things for my van that I'm hoping will help with storage. I've made some changes due to getting a composting toilet, which I haven't installed yet, but those changes have meant that I currently don't have any place to put my kitchen stuff. I also don't have a bench to cook on, and because I was only coming for one night anyway, I have made myself just very simple food that I can just eat cold. I'm staying in a place called Tully Memorial Park, and I was here a little over 2 years ago, back when I was still camping in my Prius. So it's kind of cool and funny that I happened to make this for dinner. It's I don't know if you can see this terribly well. It's a sausage sandwich. The last time we were here, a little over 2 years ago, I also happened to have a sausage sandwich, so that was a bit of a fluke. It just occurred to me as I was eating it that it's the same meal I had at the same place, like, you know, a little over 2 years ago. Yeah, so that was amusing. I'll show you around in the morning. It's a really great little campground, actually. It's just an overnight stay, so you can't stay for a long time here, but it's a really convenient spot, actually. I'm probably just going to settle into bed pretty soon and just chill for the evening, watch YouTube videos or something. I'll catch you in the morning. Good morning. It's quite cold this morning. It was what did the degrees say? I think it was 3.4 degrees that I woke up to. I was still toasty warm in here because I've got this really nice sort of travel blanket. It's like flat fabric on one side and soft fuzzy on the other, and the fuzzy side against me is really warm. Yeah, I was going to show you the view out my back window here. I just took the window cover off, and boy, does the window cover make a difference in regard to how much cold you can feel coming through that window. It was sort of a bad idea in that now it's much colder, but it's lovely out there. Let me see what you can see out here. Maybe if I unzip this, that could be helpful. Hey, so we got some ibis hanging around. There's a rock with a plaque on it, and someone's just left a box on there. It seems to have writing on the box. I wonder if it says free on it. Can't read it from here. I don't know, maybe you can in the camera. Oh, I think it does say free. Oh, I should check that out later. Thought someone was just dumping their crap, but no. Yeah, it's really nice out here. So this is the place I've camped before. Can you see those big pillars over there? Those are flood markers, and I showed you them in the video just over 2 years ago, and I think I showed you them lit up at night. Obviously they're not lit up now because it's not nighttime, but this place would have actually flooded last year. I don't know for certain, but I would be very surprised if it did not flood here. I should find out somehow. I'll see if I can find out. So yeah, those flood markers show the different levels of floods throughout the last, I can't remember how many years, quite a number of years. I'm kind of wondering if they're going to add another post to record last year's flood. But anyway, isn't that beautiful out there? Look at that, it's gorgeous. The ibis are pretty cool. otherwise known as bin chickens, if you haven't heard of that one before. So yeah, it's a really nice area. When I parked last night, it was already dark, but when I came through here, there were probably at least 5 cars in this area that I'm showing you right now. So they all moved on really early. It's about 7 a.m. now, I think, and I guess they all left early. When I need to get up later, I'll show you outside properly. Here's the rock I saw from the back of my van with the free stuff. It's free fruit. So I have chosen myself this mandarin. This mandarin is really yum. So there's all the traffic there. It's picking up right now. It's about 8 o'clock. So obviously the traffic's getting heavier. There's my van right there, and a few other vans and things around. Not heaps, there were more this morning, well, before I woke up. And these are the toilets. It really is a nice spot to stop. I mean, the traffic can get a bit loud at this time of day, but most people are awake by now. So I'm in IKEA looking for various things that might fit in my van. Oh, it's a little, forgot what they're called again. I know what they're called, I just can't remember it. So cute. Anyway, I'm in their little tiny space, and there's this thing that might work in my van. I know, I'm taking notes and taking pictures. Panda, it's a panda. I had a really good trip to IKEA. I got home a bit too late yesterday to finish up filming and show you what I got. I was really tired. It ends up being such a long day. And I just went up and down and through and around IKEA like a million times. I ended up getting these at the as is section where sometimes they're missing the packaging or they're not quite perfect or something. So I'll show you what I got. So this I'm planning to put next to the... maybe next to the sliding door. I'm not entirely sure it's going to be a perfect fit yet, but I will find out. And as you can see, I got it for such a good discount. The drawers are actually quite... You need to put in a bit of effort to open them, which is not a terrible thing because that means they won't... Well, they'll be less likely to open accidentally. So... yeah, it gets quite stiff there. I can make it a bit smoother if necessary, but I'm not sure I want to. And this, well, the two of them, there's two connected here. They come as a pair. Again, absolute bargain. I actually bought this one new, took my stuff down to the car or to the van, and then went back up to have a quick bite to eat before I went, decided to have a quick look in the as is section, and then found this exact same one, much cheaper. So I bought this, then came back up again and brought them the new one that I hadn't even touched yet and said, I'd like to return this one. So yeah, I got absolute bargains. So these, I'm thinking, will slide out and hold like kitchen gear. It'll be pots, pans, plates, cutlery, stuff like that. I may need some kind of dividers in here for the smaller things like the cutlery and utensils and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, but I will figure that out as I go. Well, this was a bit of an effort, and it's pretty much done, I think. So we have this cupboard in the doorway. See? There we go. There's the drawers. One set of drawers that will also be like benchtop space. Under here, I haven't decided which direction I'm going to put both of these yet. Currently, this one's just facing out. And you can just slide back in there. I put this in the way so they don't slide forward. I also attached these little handles. And this one will open up towards the inside like that. I can turn that one around so that it also opens up towards the inside. But I haven't, I don't know, I'll decide maybe once I've used it a bit. And so that slides back in there. This is my composting toilet, which hasn't been put to use yet, and I still need to do a couple of things to make sure it stays put. But that will be where that is. That's under the foot end of the bed. And at the back here, what I did was I shifted this drawer 4 centimeters that way to make enough room for those little cupboard storage thingies there. Which means there's still heaps of room for that, because that was in that space. And this stuff was in that space, which is now a bit skinnier, but I'm pretty sure it should all fit fine. I haven't actually tried yet. So everything is screwed back into place, and that should be working very nicely. The only thing I need to do then is screw this into place. So I'll put some brackets down here, probably also here, and also on that bottom edge. Don't mind all that stuff. Obviously I've just got it there while I'm still working. Most of these things belong in here, but the only thing I will have to find a place for is my, what do you call this again? Fire extinguisher. I'm thinking the best spot might actually be right here, because I will sit there to cook, and then this will be here ready to use in case there is any fire. That would seem to be the most sensible place for it. I guess we'll see how that goes. Oh, there is also this other stuff on the bed that I have to fit in. All this stuff on the bed was where that is, but there should be enough room just on top of the wheel arch there, and also, I don't know, just shoved behind it somewhere. I'll figure that out shortly. Lots of stuff to find room for. It's been a very successful day with this. I'm quite pleased with it actually. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I appreciate everyone who watches my videos and who hits the like button, and also if you share anything that you find particularly interesting, that would be great. Yeah, so I really appreciate everyone who watches, and thanks to my patrons as well, who've been with me for a little while. Don't forget I have that. I hope that's not too windy. There's a little breeze picking up. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye. I managed to get mostly everything bolted down and packed away. Give you a quick look. Stool on the side, hockey strap across the top, stuff in here, and it's nice and neat. The only thing I have to do is build a little enclosure for those two and figure out where that's going to go. Wow, why do I have so much forehead?